Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today we will be doing few programs of Python by taking values from the user this time. Earlier, we have done few programs by assuming the values by ourselves. But now this time we will be taking values from the user. First program is like swap two variables. So let's start. Okay, so I'm taking a variable A, and in A, I will accept the value from the user. So input within bracket, enter first number, or you can write enter the value of A. Now in B, I will accept the value of second variable, input, enter the value of B, right? Now we have to write a program for the swapping of the variables, means the value which is stored in A, we have to shift that value to B, and the value which is stored in B, we have to shift that value into A. So for shifting these values, we require a temporary variable. You can, you can declare the variable, temporary variable with any name. So I am taking as a T for temporary, T equals to A. Before writing this T equals to A, let's just print the values of A and B. Print the value of A is comma A. In the same way, we will also print the value of B. The value of A before swapping लिख देते हैं. Before swapping is and here it will be B. Now T equals to A. T equals to A means whatever the value we have in A, it will get shifted into T. It will get stored into T. Now A is what? A is nothing. A के अंदर कोई value नहीं है. Now we can write A equals to B. Now the value which is in B, it has to be shifted to A because A is not holding anything. Now B is again blank. So we can write B equals to T, right? So because B is not holding any value now, and the value of A we have already temporarily shifted to T. So we can write B equals to T. Now we can print again. I'm going to copy these two statements again and paste it here. And instead of before, after swapping, we can change after swapping. It should be B. This should be B. Okay. Now let's save it. Swap. Now let's run it. Enter the value of A. Let's say I am going to enter 4. Enter the value of B, 60. The value of A before swapping is 4. B is 60. The value of A after swapping is 60 and B is 4. Clear? So this is how we can do swapping by taking values from the user. Next program is program to find the square root of a number. This time we have to calculate the square root of a number. And for the calculation of square root of a number, I'm taking a new file. For the calculation of square root of a number, we need to know the formula first. So any number, if I'll calculate the power 0.5 power of any number, then it will become the square root of a number. It will be equivalent to the square root of a number. So let's take a number from a user first. So we will write, and we will be storing it in n. N is a variable, n equals to input, enter a number. Now the number is stored in n. Now we have to calculate the square. So for calculating square, I am taking a new variable s. S equals to n. Multiply, 2 times multiply sign will come. 2 times multiply sign means you wanted to calculate the power. What is the power? Power is 0.5. If any number you will if you will calculate the power of any number 0.5, then it will be equivalent to its square. So now let's check. Print the number entered by user is n. पहले number print करवा देते हैं, then we will print the square also. Control C, I'm going to paste it. The square root of the number is S. Save it. I'm saving it with the SQRT square root. Let's run it now. Enter a number. Let's take a number for which you already know what is the answer. Let's take it 9. So answer will be 3. Okay, because we are going to multiply this number with the 0 point, sorry, we have to calculate the square root of a number. So it means we have to declare it as a float value, decimal value, because we are going to multiply it with the decimal value. So FLOAT. And here also S should be a float. Automatically S will become float value. So save it, run it. Number 9. The number entered by user is 9 and the square root of the number is 3. Let's check it one more time with some other number. 64. Let's try with 64. 64. The number entered by user is 64. The square root of number is 8. Right? So in this way, you can also calculate the square root of a number. Next program is program to calculate the average of 3 subjects marks entered by user. Average we have to calculate. Okay. I am taking a new file again. And let's close this one. Okay, so this time I am taking 3 variables: English, ENG, input, enter English marks, then I'm taking one more variable math, input, enter maths marks, and third is, let's say, science. So I'm taking SC, input, enter science marks. Okay. So we have already taken the marks of 3 different subjects. We have to calculate the average now. So I'm taking fourth variable as average, but again the same problem will appear because the answer will come in the it may come in the decimal number. So we need to declare it as float. Even the marks can also be in float with the decimal value. Right? Okay. So let's take a variable AVG. AVG equals to ENG plus maths plus science, put it in a bracket, and divide by 3. So this is the formula. And now let's print AVG. AV, we print the average of 3 subjects is AVG. Let's save it. And check it. Enter English marks. Let's say these are the marks out of 100 to 89 and 90 and 76. The average of 3 subjects is 85. Right? So like this, you can calculate the average of any number of subjects. Okay, next question. Write a program to find the area of a triangle using base and height. So you should be aware of, first of all, the area of the triangle. Again, I'm taking a new file. The formula for area of triangle is half base into height, right? So let's take the value of base from the user first. So base equals to it. Again, it could be a decimal value, so float, input, enter, base, height equals to float, input, enter, height. Now the formula is area equals to half, it means 0.5 I can write, half base into height. Let's print the area. Print area of triangle is area. Let's save it first. Area try. Run it. So base is 7, height is let's say 10. Area of the triangle is 35. Half base into height and 5, right? Okay, so the area is correct. Next question. And this is the last question. Write a program to design a calculator. I think this is very easy. Everybody can try it, but you can try it by yourself first. Because again, you have to take only two values, variable A and B you can take, and then you know all the formulas, add, multiply, divide, and subtract. You can apply all these formula and then you can print the answer one by one. I hope it is clear to everyone how can you take the variables from the user, and on the basis of those variables you can how you can calculate the answers. In the same way, you can also calculate the area of a square or a circle or a rectangle or anything, or a perimeter of a square, circle. You just need to know the formula. That's it. I hope it is clear to everyone now.